Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. Once again, it's tea time. I got Jack with me. It's the season, right? 'Tis the season. So today is a Nikon day. It's a little bit of a downer, but it was to be expected. We spoke about this before the Z7 came out, and we're going to be talking about banding issues. Basically, DP Review did some extensive testing on the Z7. They put out some information regarding the Z7 and banding problems. So what I want to do is take a look at it and then talk to you guys about it a little bit. So let me bring this up real quick so you can see it. So the first shot is, as I call, the bottle shot. They have this test image that's available, and they give you the ability to zoom into any portion of this test image that you want to see how it fares under low light conditions, more of like a highlight, and where different tonalities meet. So I just picked this area at the bottom where there's a bottle. And as you can see, just by looking at the bottle, there is some horrible banding that is going on. Now, when you look at ISO 64 at 1/50th of a second, both the Nikon D850 as well as the Nikon Z7 fare just about equally. I would say the D850 is slightly better. But then as soon as we take the same ISO 64 shot and now do 1/200th of a second so that we have a plus EV of 6 that we have to do to bring all of the tonality back, try to rescue this or try to bring this darks up, you can see what's happening in the image. On the D850, there is no banding. Yes, you have some grain, some noise going on, but that noise or that type of noise can be fixed very easily in Lightroom. Whereas if we look at here on the Z7, that would be very difficult to fix after the fact, nor would I want to do it. Now, I took a look at a couple other shots. Let's look at this color wheel shot. Now, this is at the top of the image, and once again, as we can see here at the top, both the D850 and the Z7 fared pretty well. I would say the D850 once again is cleaner, but as soon as we get down to 1/200th of a second and we have to push it from plus 4 EV all the way up to plus 6 EV, that's when things get a little messy, literally. We can see that there's some serious banding going on here with the Nikon Z7. Now, there's one more shot that I took a look at, and that is this pole shot. And that is once again where you're seeing this extreme highlight or this flare go on. If you zoom in to where the flare hits, now we can see a vertical type of banding that's obviously now it's vertical in comparison to horizontal because you're taking the picture in a vertical mode. Now, what DP Review has said is they believe that this banding is caused by their phase detection AF. Now, I remember saying that I was really excited about a year ago when Nikon said that they invented or they're coming out with this. And I said, wow, this is going to be really great. It's going to directly compete with Canon's DP or dual pixel AF. So it's going to be faster autofocus and really good for tracking and whatnot. And I thought it was going to be very exciting. It is, but it's just not there yet, all right? And as we can see that the way it works is you have like the bands of colors and it takes information from one side to the other side, almost like an eye does. And it does direct comparison or phase detection or phase comparison to see where things are in the frame, what is clear, let's say, and what is blurry. So it knows how much the motor needs to go positive or negative to get the image perfectly sharp. So PDAF is great, but anything that's Gen 1 is always an issue, And this is one of the things that I talked to you guys about before the Z6 and the Z7 and even the Canon EOS R came out. You know, I said, you know, I don't want to be someone's beta tester, all right? And that's why for me as a professional, I cannot bring in this brand new equipment when it comes out. I have to wait for like Gen 2. Or Gen 3 on something so that I know that I'm secure that when I go out and do a shoot, even though I have backup, I don't have to worry about the backup. I don't want to use the backup. The backup is literally like for an oh shit moment, all right? And I don't want any of those moments, okay? So I cannot use just Gen 1 product. And this is the kind of thing that could happen when you purchase these new products. Now, I'm sure Canon EOS R is going to have similar type of issues that they're going to have to iron out. But like I said, I don't want to be their ironing board. I just simply don't. Now, when you look at pricing here, you can see that the Nikon D850 is sitting at $3,300, whereas the Nikon Z7 is sitting at $3,400. All right, both at B&H. What's funny is the D850 now is like a year and a couple of months old, and it's still on back order, guys. Why? Because I still believe that the D850 is probably the best DSLR currently on the market. That's my personal opinion. So that being said, it is on back order, and it continues to be on back order today. And even the Z7, when you look at that, it has a little notation here. Your order will be filled on first come, first served basis. Basically, they don't have a lot of supply. The supply is limited. They don't have them. All right. I can never understand, and we talked about this before, many times actually, and Nikon was one of those that I spoke about, and I was saying how the D850 was like their saving grace, okay? They really knocked it out of the park with the D850. They did a fantastic job. They ended up with a camera that doesn't have a ton of recalls. Anyways, it's a fantastic camera. But I was saying that, are they going to be able to supply enough product? And it just doesn't seem that way. Every time I turn around and I see that the D850 is in stock, within like a week, all of a sudden they're out of stock again. It doesn't matter where you look. You could be on, Amazon, you could be on B&H, you could put it in Adorama or on any camera store. It doesn't matter. They're constantly on back order. And I feel like this is going to be the same thing that happens with the Z6 and the Z7. Obviously the Z7 as of now. It is an issue. I don't know how companies make money by leaving just a ton of money on the table. How do they do that? I don't understand it. If you have a product and it's selling well, make more of them. I don't know. This is just simple marketing 101. If people cannot buy your product, they're going to look elsewhere. Anyways, that was a little rant. I'm sorry. Back to the banding. Bottom line here, Z7 is having some banding issues. Now, will they iron it out in the future? Can they iron it out with firmware? I really don't know. I hope they can, but it is a problem according to DP Review, and I do trust them. They do really good reviews on products, and they dig in deep. It is a problem with their PDAF, their phase detection autofocus, their sensor, their chip, okay? Are they going to be able to fix that? I don't know. I really don't know. It might end up being a Gen 2, like I always talk about, that this ends up getting corrected. But anyways, some of you guys will have different ideas than me, and I welcome those ideas. Please, any of your thoughts, put them in the comment area below. Let's have that discussion. What do you think about Nikon's issue with banding? Do you think it's a problem for your photography? Is it just okay? Or is it not? Is it something that is a no-go? Whereas you won't be able to buy the Z7 due to it. What are your thoughts? Anyways, if you enjoy my content, as always, please throw me a big thumbs up. That would be stellar. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button so you can get all my content when it becomes available, and click the bell icon so when it is available, you will be notified of it. And finally, head over to my website, JCristina.com, where you can find all the photography tools that I've invented for you and me over the years, and hopefully there's something there you might like. And if there is, please pick it up and support me. That's it, guys. I'm out of here for yet another vlog. Please join me in the next one. We'll see you soon. Take care.